Hi, and welcome to the stream. I will be playing some more Witcher, and today apparently I have like a boss fight coming up against some dragon-like thingy. I don't look forward to that, but yeah, it's part of the game. I used to have to deal with it. I will have to remember to meditate often and, you know, save, save, basically. But yeah, let's go.
I see
Let's
you
go.
gather before me.
Let's go. Continue.
While in Crookback Bog, Ciri had happened on the Crones. The Beastly Sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the Wild Hunt.
The cute sisters.
Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
Cute. Hello, Oliver. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And I'm all innocent. I'm not naughty, I promise.
And this be the Witchman, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Okay, tell the Baron what you learned about Anna. Let's go.
If only me man were forever getting tossed at the tavern.
I don't believe you. Well, I'm typically all innocent. I'm rarely naughty. But I am Swedish, so I mean, maybe my view of innocent is a different one than yours. I'm looking for a fist fight, so I have seen these before. There are no innocents. No, fair. Fair. We're all naughty in one way or another. How has your Saturday been? Have you had a good day today?
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Let's see. Up.
Watch it, sluggard.
Oh, they're so cute in this game. Everyone is so cute.
You white one, look like you got soused last night too.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okie dokie.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's pay Gwent.
Got news of your wife.
Some new military gear. Oh, cool.
Where is she?
Like
Why have you not returned?
clothes or...
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did.
Oh,
That was our
okay.
deal, nothing more.
Okay, I understand.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Seems smart. Seems smart to get proper gear.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethin, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
So Oliver, you were from like Estonia, right? And I don't know how old you are. Is your username any like clue? Are you born 1996 or something? Gotta upgrade at some point. Just like you could upgrade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should probably upgrade a whole bunch of things, but it's yeah, it's a hint. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I figured. Yeah, I'm way older than you. Okay, so what happened then?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole.
Not quite grandma yet, but eventually, I guess.
But the woman cuckolded me for years.
Well, I kind of started high school or whatever when you were born, so
How'd you find out?
I moved from home when the year you were born. So yeah,
She wrote that she
makes me feel old as well.
that she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit.
They were quite big and they had like feathers on them and they were roaring. I like dinosaurs. It's a shame they're gone. Oh, did I press that one?
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I
Yeah,
brought.
thank you for the alert.
She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference. Broken terms were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crows as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers
This
on her. Tethers that caused
Like the
great
first
pain
game
and
that
testing.
I actually
Guarantee
listened
she'll pay
to
off
all
her
the
debt.
conversation.
A pact with witches?
In Skyrim, I just sort of skipped most of it.
We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
But in this game, I actually tried to listen.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Let's play Gwent. No, let's not.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Oh, is this the
If
one
I
I'm
don't
gonna fight?
survive this,
A
you're to
basilisk.
take whatever you want from the
Okay.
fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Yikes.
Damn brute!
Cute. At least I didn't have to do all the fighting myself. Oops. Great.
Damn it!
Get to the top of the tower and rescue the Baron. Okay. Did I, I wonder how to get in. Where maybe? Seriously? You can't get in there? That would have been nice, otherwise. But maybe I need to go, like, Ooh. Let's loot and get all the stuff. Nope. Oh, did I already? Okay. There's some rocks there. How to get maybe up here? Oops. Ah! Yeah, this is gonna be one tricky. Nay, 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 nay. I did not mean to fall. Oh no. No, no, no. Ah! Oh my god. I have to be more careful so I don't fall down again. Because I'm not very good at this whole climbing thing. My plan was to go whoop up here maybe. Is it possible? Or will it just maybe just Nope. Do not fall. Okay, so it doesn't seem like I can go that way. What about here? Whoop! Oops. Oh, good. That was not the best way to... Is there a better way to go? Maybe there's even like a proper way to go in. Not there. Maybe I should just walk around and see what's on the other side. Oh, okay. I suppose that was what I was supposed to do. Oh, she like teleported there? Cute. Cute. What a stupid guy. Being too brave.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me. I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Okay. Well, that fight
She
wasn't
mounted
too
and
bad.
rode off.
I was
It grew awfully empty without her.
afraid it would be worse.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Men sure.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride
I don't
to
really
town.
want to do it because
You can
I don't
join
know
us
what
there.
to expect, but I
Sounds
also
good.
think that it's stupid to say no in this point. At this point. Oh, cute.
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. What was that?
Me? Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma!
Doesn't look like a monster.
Hey,
but my
Captain.
medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Nope, not until now.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures.
Oh, yeah, he was
Stayed
kind
at
of
a
cute.
tavern and saw
Not.
folk they were playing.
He was just
I
in the room
joined in.
here.
Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige.
I don't know if adorable is the right word, but it's kind of charming in a weird way, I guess.
That sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Okay, cute. Visit Triss in her house.
growing hangover.
Let's get my horse and ride to Triss's house then. Is this? Nope. Nope, nope. This is the bridge. Horsey, horsey. Hey, Heston. Hello, horsey, horsey.
Faster.
Oops, wrong way. I suppose it might work.
Come on. Not so fast, Roach.
Okay. Why? Do I want to know?
Slow now. Whoa.
Why does he want to go slow?
Giddy up.
I probably don't want to know why he wants to go slow. Probably don't want to know. But now I don't really know a whole bunch of about that Uma character. I guess I will get to know him better later. Uma, Uma. Ooh, a cat. Another cat. Uma. Fluff. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. There's something bad here. There's something bad here. There's something bad here and I don't wanna fight unless I have to. Don't really want to fight unless I have to. Ah, come on. Why? Why is it? Yeah, something bad obviously happened here. Something obviously happened here. Yeah, move it. That's it. Just be a good horse and ignore all your feelings and just do whatever I tell you to.
Go, go.
Go, go. Yeah. Oh, come on. Is this really the best toy? Why are you ignoring my demands? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, just right. Click. No, no, no. I'm not gonna fight. No, no, no. And... Oops. Can we go here? Or is it too tight? Oh, fuck. This was a stupid way to
Come on, Roach.
go. Yeah, okay. Let's just be all gamey, smart, and ignore the fact that you're stuck there and whoa! And Meh! What the fuck? No. 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 Men Meh? What the fuck was that? No, 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 no. No, 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 I don't wanna... nej. Ah! What the fuck? Nej. I'm gonna read your comment in a bit. I see that you wrote something. I'm... Mö. Jag var på en estate sale och köpte flera kameror till din syster. Okej. That's nice. Mö. Mö. Yo, I don't know what those were, but I did not like them. They kind of looked like spider thingies. No, not a fan.
Move it.
Not a fan. Oh, horsey person. Whoa! Okay, no, 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 no. Fuck this. Fuck, no. Nope, not fighting. I look like I want to fight people. I don't want to fight. In fact, I'll put... Oh! I'll put my sword away. What the fuck? What are people running from? Not me, I hope. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. Sort of.
You paid the tax.
Tax? On what?
On swine.
But I've no
From now on, assume your every move's observed. Move on.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Oh no.
What the fuck is this place?
Taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again. What is the usual?
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
My child's falling ill. I'm not serious.
How are we to fight a pestilence?
Cute.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses.
Holy fire.
Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak.
Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, and the others of your species. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
Cute. What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this game? What the fuck?
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Yeah.
Why the stench is entirely different.
Do you see what I do?
Sorceress. It's like a witch would... Hey! Sod off! We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Small animals. Can't say I'm really interested.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble in the square right away. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? The eternal fire will consume them all one day, one way or another. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air.
Cute guy.
Seen you.
Look for thieves on the main square and carefully follow them. Talk with beggars about the king of beggars. Okay, have a good time. Hello.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Unbelievable.
Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or
Eternal fire.
exile?
Damn it, lost the way again.
Ain't it a kingfisher? You're sorted for at least...
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, none of them come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, that's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace. Arms for the poor.
Damn it, lost the way again.
Any needs must.
I'm warning you.
I've been cranky since morning.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
I'll miss you one last time.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
A whole ton of people here. Oops, sorry.
I'm knackered.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, behave, Witcher. Mug like that, look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who loves sore nourishment 3 days past.
All right. Give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord, when your gut's so empty it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I drop them with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
Go on lying like that and you won't get a thing.
I swear it. Honest as a child I am, my lord.
I know you pay tribute to the King of Beggars. Don't have a choice.
As far as I'm concerned, the King of Beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his sceptre. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave, or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then?
You didn't tell me anything.
I don't know nothing. On your way. I've no use for you.
It pours.
Hope the poor broke out.
Okay.
Let us pray to the eternal fire, that it may grant our supplications.
Eternal fire. Hear our Novigrad, capital of the world. Yet they let such rat. Don't touch me. What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
His armies across the river. I must resolve matters quickly and leave.
The thinking will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Whoa, don't touch me.
Things are generally tidy and back in cover.
Arms for the poor.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
The bonny birds that prance by here. It's like...
Did you hear the juicy bit from the last race day in the Bagel Bus? The Kaviri beggars raided a whole bundle of villages and he lost. Rumors. It's clear as the eternal fire.
I don't know how close I can go without him noticing me. I'm not gonna take any risks. It's a good thing I can follow like the yellow dot on the map if needed. I do like that about this game. It's the map is quite helpful. It makes it possible for me to play. I don't have to guess my way through. I actually can tell at all times what I'm supposed to do.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Guess I got too close then.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Open up. Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill at me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
Maybe that was stupid, but
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye though.
I don't know. Somehow felt like the best option to leave the weapons.
We made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Menge doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menge had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the City Council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
What do you want?
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got a rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the Eternal Fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the Eternal Fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
Yeah, he seems so sane and
I'm
reasonable.
actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
She has some crazy red hair.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of mine.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Okay, let's follow her. Let's follow Triss.
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbor.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Freshen up in some dirty water.
They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks. Nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Cute.
Ban us from having our fun.
Whoa! Nej men hallå. What the fuck? I don't know what you are, but why are you here? And I should probably save the game. So I haven't saved it since I started. It's probably saved anyway because of all the cutscenes, but you know what? I'm not gonna take any chances.
Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Moon. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves plan to control energy life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Isn't this where I'm supposed to find that thingy? I guess follow her then. Oh yeah, it was something about a second bridge.
Judging by
or
what
something.
Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
It's quite a funny game, this.
Guards!
Ooh, there. There it is. I'm just gonna have to get to it. Ah! Why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? And surface. Okay.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rat sack.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Cute.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... it's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Oh, kill the rats.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Get it from both sides! Killed him! Die, Horlicker!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Okay.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Find the dreamer in the old house. Okay.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Do you like it?
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Cute.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, is this one I need to use that sort of thingy? I got... Is it, this one? Or is it something else? Dumpling. Well, it's food. It's food. Maybe... Yep. That works. Such a gamer. Sapphire. Actually, might be able to use those for like an armor or something. Rusty hammerhead. Master item. Yeah, but this is not why I'm here. I'm here to find someone. Right? Who knows? Might be useful. Okay, find the dreamer.
Stop! Go away!
Ooh, it's not gonna be cute. Something tells me this is not gonna be cute. Something tells me this won't be cute. Isn't it that dude from the swamp?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The door. The attic.
And
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Way to the next room is blocked.
paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Okay.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Finally got some ingredients for the bomb. That's good. Food. Food. Maybe it's downstairs.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Hmm. So I didn't really see any creep up there, but it's definitely not down here either, so guess I will have to keep looking. Guess this is just other furniture things. Or is it this? No, that's just a bench. This is... Hmm. Okay, so it says nearby. I mean, is it her bed, basically? I mean, is this there? Nah. Oh, maybe it's in here? Have I been in here? Ooh. Oh, no, it's... Ooh, it's moving. Then cute. Find out why the door
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle.
Oh, that's in the
Saw an
basement.
oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Cute. Examine the oven. Examine.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these rays.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I
don't want to.
Won't.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that
Yeah, most people they just complain and tell him he's weird. Talk to the dreamer.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Okay.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The truth is, we're all...
If I see a man. Fucking hey, Oz.
Whoop. Oh, come on. I'm still pretty bad at moving around. Wasn't I supposed to get up here? Did I read the map wrong? Apparently I read the map wrong.
Washed your hair lately?
Cute place.
Played at Whoresun's Den lately.
Stop going there after they sold me dirty.
Wonderful.
Now you.
Folk in this city are challenging racial hygiene to abhorrent their personal hygiene. No! I'll make you weep blood!
Stop staring, you'll jinx our work.
No glass tastes as sweet as the first back in port.
Taste the salted cod, don't leave me till after the
side
10th.
of the pontar.
Or 30.
I'm happy enough to be drinking at all.
Fuck you.
True, but a hair's breadth, and those Skellige barbarians would have had
a dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before.
Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
You must first achieve.
Have you played this game?
I must ask some
I guess you have.
You must answer them.
That's probably why you're here. This is possibly your favorite game. This is my first time playing it, and I'm pretty bad, so... Any help is appreciated. 600 hours on it. Wow. I'm like 15 hours on it.
Your gift.
And I'm pretty bad at it, so I'm pretty bad at most games, so...
To start with, I must gain an understanding of the
Kind of struggle with some things, but yeah. Kind of freak out whenever there's a monster and I need to fight. I just press every button at once.
And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to.
But it's a good game, I like it.
Apart from which, they remain
And I've seen others play it, so...
What do you see in your dreams?
But not a whole game, but
my client who
part of
says,
it.
My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves.
It's
on
really
children.
well made.
It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Okay.
The woman's name is Ciri.
Best thing is to loot everything you see. Yeah, I can imagine
I
that.
accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my
I
reward.
try to loot and take whatever seems
To me at that time.
necessary.
Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest.
I don't know how much you can carry, so I don't take everything.
The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town.
I have no clue what to... I just pick everything and try to listen to everything at this point.
A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Sure. Let's do all of it.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Yeah. Let's take the last one as well. Might as well. I trained her.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Cute. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary and Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the Red Light District, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Okay.
Boring as fucking shit.
I'm not about to deliver myself to those Skellige butchers. Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Wanna dip your dingle?
Oh, cute game.
Bill, save me. I'm dying.
Nothing hurts as much as
love.
Oh, Cocker!
Round.
Hey, free boy. What do I find?
Cute place.
And? He fix it for you?
No. Said I'll come to the wrong place. But he still dumb.
Ooh.
Oops. I accidentally walked through fire.
As clear as the eternal fire. Double shades. Oh!
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Cute. Okay, that's not how I enter, I guess. Is there another entrance?
I'll never come back, you stinking staggies! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth! Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Sure.
Stop walking into his soul!
Gotta get around him!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I killed it! Slaughter the freak!
Freak. Not good.
Reminds me of our days of war.
Yeah, it was like we never left Virgil.
You smell like dead meat, arsehole. Keep it together.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can treat each other like
I wasn't exactly contributing anything.
Hey, Zoltan.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Okay.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of... Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters. From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Annual balladry contest. Silver Laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humorous blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her. Oh my god. Molly. Gildler Hula next to the morgue. Vespula. Foreign corners laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Marbella. Okay. Okay. Cute. And now I need to speak to all of them. And it's raining.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars. Made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Okay, and that was one of them. Only the rest to go.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry,
Oh, cute ears.
Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Oh my god.
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did he say about
What
this
did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really.
Oh,
Although,
the Kalkstein.
Indeed, he did keep... If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, in fact...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. But as he perished... Ooh...
Really? What did they...
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay.
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
A lot of running around talking to people today, not as much fighting as the other times I played. It's actually...
Gonna kill you!
Yeah, what the... Okay, I did say not as much fighting, and then suddenly I have to fight. For some reason. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way.
Oi there! Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Hey, don't step on me!
I'm not playing this game to fight.
It just rains and rains. Must be mad running around in this way.
I hope you don't fall.
And I'm definitely not playing it to play Gwent. I'm gonna avoid that as much as possible. I know some people love it, but I just don't get it.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit? It hurt him much.
Will he die? Daddy will get mad if he sees me talking to you.
Because he can swallow
Just the other
salt.
day I saw a
Can
witch
you?
hunter tell a man.
My mum don't
"You
let me
rat,"
talk to
and then
strangers.
he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. My
Like
dad
as
is a
not.
witch hunter.
How do
He
you
chased his
know?
old crow.
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. This one's...
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Cute.
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Where are ya?
Okay, next person.
Are you a wizard?
I am a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
Oxford bread, please, good folk.
Hey, not like that. Draw it out more.
Nope. Surely not. Maybe it's up here. The map is sometimes difficult to read.
It never rains, does it, on pours? I feel quite fit today.
There's some nice fancy houses.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep. My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Cute.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
A few hours later.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that
I'm
case,
so gonna fail this.
Redanian Chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. The horse is a saddle.
I have no clue which horse to pick, so I'm just gonna pick one. Random. I don't think I will win this race.
Don't spare the horse!
Nothing hurts.
Move it!
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
I wonder if there's a correct way to do this.
The Roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
talk to Rosa. Ah, so there's someone else I should talk to first?
Washed your hair lately?
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
No. But talk to Molly first since I'm here. How do I get the just jump? Or do I have to go around? Possibly. Possibly need to get around. Jumping. Okay. Ah, come on. Seriously. There. Time sword. But I thought Molly was. I guess I was wrong. Ah, I should have looked at the yellow dots, I guess. Ooh, I need to fix my armor as well.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Who is Molly?
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
Well, another freak.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Is that Molly? Yes, that's Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kayran by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Okay. Level 10. Okay.
Washed your hair lately?
Let's get the horsey. New roach.
These days, hair-brained, all of them.
Can always trust you to show up.
Hey there.
Got orders to turn the lights
Oh, great.
Another one.
What now?
Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
King's a long way away, and your pay's probably meager. Sure we can't make a deal?
Mean to say you're looking to, purchase a one-time pass?
Exactly.
That's a whole other conversation. Way's clear.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mold than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
Okay. Horsey. I should really fix my armor. But there hasn't been an awful amount of fighting yet, so I guess I've been okay so far with the broken one.
Stay out of my way. You'll choke to death on 3 pounds.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeatism and desertion.
What's he doing here?
Hail, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
That's a long way to go.
Stand and fight.
Slow now. You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heal already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Don't have time to give you another lesson.
'Tis I shall give thee the lesson. No, I yield.
That enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Okay.
Elven blood, eh?
Come on, Roach. Slower.
Pretty boy.
Ah.
Hey!
Ooh.
To get a lovely fella like yours. Beg your pardon?
It's quite easy to get lost in this town.
Washed your hair lately?
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Are you a wizard? Ah!
Oops.
Touch me. Don't.
Did I chase the pansy all the way to the garden?
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Ah, cute.
Listen, there's more. Word is, she's not his daughter at all.
Beheading a king.
Oh!
Leave me
alone, scoundrel! Watch where you step. are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed Witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Artras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
Cute.
Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's ire. Ah! Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
He's not ugly.
Stop flaunting and fight! Drat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
It's a lot of babbling today. Not from me, but from the game.
Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Okay. Okay, this was not the way out. Am I stupid or just tired? I am getting tired. I am considering ending the stream. So, is this the way out? Guess it might be. Then again, not here. Ooh, dried fruit. Something. Food. You know what, guys? I'm getting too tired to play. This is just running around speaking to people and trying to remember what everybody's saying, and there's bound to be a fight soon. It's nearly 11 o'clock here, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I'm getting too tired, basically. I will continue playing tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice evening. See you around. See you tomorrow, maybe. Bye bye.